What's up, Xbox family? How you doing? Hope everything is going well. I did a Hangout podcast the other day, and I did a podcast with my brother, E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox. Talking about, Indiana Jones, going to another platform. But there's one thing that we should realize and appreciate out of all the stuff that's been going on about Indiana Jones going to another platform is that we get to play Indiana Jones day one on Ultimate Game Pass. And I'm going to keep preaching this forever and ever, as long as it's around, as long as I'm around. Game Pass is the best value for your buck right now. It's better than going out and paying $70 for the game if you cannot afford it. Now, on the other hand, if you can afford to buy the game physically, you should buy it physically. And then also, if you want to preserve that game, you can just play it on Ultimate Game Pass if you're a collector. So with Xbox, you got to remember you always have choices. With those other consoles, you don't really have that many choices. You just don't, you know? And if you like those consoles, that's fine. But us as Xbox players, we prefer Ultimate Game Pass. It's the best value for your buck. If you go on CD Keys right now, you can get 3 months. I think it's for $29.99 or something like that. 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass. Okay, and I believe you get a 10% discount or something. They got some kind of thing going on right now. I think you get 10% discount with games on there if you buy games digitally off of there, which is cool. That's cool. If you prefer to buy some games off of CD Keys, they offer that amongst other things. But the best value for your buck right now, it's Xbox. Xbox is it. It is it when it comes to uh, the best value for your buck in gaming. It's not the other preferred consoles because their prices, yes, some of their prices of games are cheap, but most of the time you're not getting your best value out of those other preferred consoles. You get way more when you become part of Xbox and Ultimate Game Pass. You get a lot more. So any game that, let's say, there's other games uh, from Xbox that go over there, and it's not going to be first party games. You're not going to see Gears of War or Halo or I believe Forza or Fable over there. Okay, I don't believe that, right? But if it's other games that are coming into Game Pass and you get to play it day one and download it, and let's say it goes to those other preferred platforms, you got to remember one key thing: they have to pay for it. No matter if it's $70, no matter if it's $60, $40, $30, $20. It doesn't matter. The thing is, they have to pay to play those games. So they're playing, if they want to buy those games, they have to pay for it. And on top of it, your Microsoft is making money off of them. Microsoft is making money off of them because right now they own the Call of Duty IP. So they're making money off of them, which means that that brings money back over to the Xbox ecosystem and family of Ultimate Game Pass, so you can get more studios, more games to play for free on your Ultimate Game Pass. You got to remember, yes, you do have to pay monthly for Ultimate Game Pass, but it beats paying $70 one time for one game. That game can be in there for months and you can play it whenever you want. The best value for your buck right now is, playing Ultimate Game Pass. If you're a gamer, okay, and like I said, if you just don't have the money to go out and buy games day one, like me, I don't have the money to go out and buy games day one all the time. I don't. I have a family. I have to take care of responsibilities. I pay bills. I have kids. I have a wife. I have a family. You know that comes first. So if I see a game that's coming out on Game Pass that I want to play, let's say I can go out and buy it, right? And I just can't buy it at the time, or maybe I want to wait for a really good sale that fits my budget, I can play that on Game Pass. And the other preferred consoles, and the people that rock out with them consoles hate when we do videos like it because they know it's true. That's why they come over when we do podcasts and comment on videos trying to clown us because we like Xbox. When they know deep down inside Xbox is the best place to play games. And our games, in my opinion, are more affordable. Games that are leaving Game Pass, you get a percentage off. So it's not like you're paying the full price for the game in Game Pass. You also get a 10% discount if the game is leaving. So what I'm trying to say is Microsoft's Xbox gives you options that the other consoles cannot give you. And a lot of people know that now. And I believe there is a lot of people in the United States and parts of the world that are subscribed to Game Pass. And they're not, that's why they don't like to give numbers because, people like to ridicule Xbox all the time because Microsoft has been hated even before they had a game system. They always been hated. They are the software giants of the universe. They are the software giants. And they honestly, in my opinion, they can't be beaten. You know? Just get over it. Go play your preferred console and be a gamer. You're not being a gamer by always bothering Xbox eccentric channels. You're not contributing anything to gaming by doing that. You're just making yourself look more like a hypocrite out here in these true gaming streets. You're spreading toxicity. You're spreading toxicity. And you're not doing nothing but hurting and embarrassing yourself. You're not embarrassing us. Like I said, we're eating good over here. So you're not doing nothing to us. You coming in is just getting you blocked. You know what I mean? Where you go from there? You're going to make a sock account and come back in? You're just going to get blocked again. See, a lot of Xbox eccentric channels right now, they're tired of putting up with your crap. And you're going to keep getting blocked. Some people will let you go. Like 100 likes to, have fun with you and clown you. So he won't block you. Okay? Some people I won't block. If you have some decorum about yourself when you come in and you talk about games and have your opinion, I won't block you. But if you start acting up and acting a fool, if I have a podcast with the Xbox Warriors podcast or, you know, anything like that, like a hangouts that I do sometimes to talk to the Xbox family, and you come in there acting like you know a, a moron idiot, I'm gonna block you. And if you come back in with sock accounts, I'm still gonna block you. So it doesn't matter. You can keep making sock accounts, sock accounts, and sock accounts. Just like you guys say, Xbox, 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 Xbox. It's always in your mouth, but you don't buy an Xbox. You don't support Xbox. You just go by what every other YouTuber that's damage controlling, making money off of ridiculing Xbox and come in our comment sections and try to do the same thing. You're just going to keep getting the block button and the block button and the block button and the block button. Just letting you know. That's what's going to happen. But if you come in there with, like I said, with some decorum and you give valid your opinions, that's fine. I'm not going to block you. But we're diehard Xbox gamers. We bleed green, and nothing's never going to change us. We own the other consoles, so we have every right to talk about the consoles and what we think about it, what we like and don't like about it. If you don't like it, that's too bad. It's our opinion. You can't change nobody's opinion. You can't make nobody think the way you want them to think. It doesn't matter. So you can be a troll all day long, 24/7. You're not going to change nobody's mind that is diehard Xbox fans and players. You're not. People like me, people like Others Inc., Hebot, E-Rock, Sega Forever, 100, Unlimited Productions, the First Lady of Xbox, Tuck, none of us. The chat, Deploy 619, Smitty Smith, Gogo Pole, Poolman, all of us. Vaca, you're not. Flip, flip, the script flip money, all of us. You're not going to change anything by coming in and trolling. You're just making yourself look more like a belligerent idiot, and they laugh at you. I'm just being real, okay? Ultimate Game Pass right now is the best thing in gaming. PlayStation Spartacus can't hold a candle to Ultimate Game Pass. You can say whatever you want, it can't. It's dominating gaming right now. Game Pass is it. Microsoft hit it on the nail with Ultimate Game Pass. Day and date exclusives. My Indiana Jones just downloaded the other day. It popped up on my screen saying it downloaded with some extra stuff they give you when you play the game. So I'm good and ready to play Indiana Jones when it comes out. And maybe later on down the line, if I have some extra money and I don't have to do anything for my family. My family comes first. If I have some extra money, yeah, maybe I'll go out and purchase it. But I don't have to. That's the love of being an Xbox guy. You don't have to pay day and date to go out to if you shop at GameStop, Walmart, go on Amazon, go to Target. You don't have to waste your gas money to go to those places. You have it right here in your home digitally. If you choose to go out later and buy the game, you can. It's so easy to be a consumer of gaming and a gamer on Xbox than it is vice versa, PlayStation and Nintendo. You see, a lot of their prices on their games, especially Nintendo, never change. It stays $60 for years sometimes. Every once in a blue moon, you might see it for $5 off of that or something like that. Not much. But it never really changes with those consoles. Xbox, you have sales all the time. Every Tuesday, there's a sale all the time. Yes, I'm not saying that they don't have some sales on the Nintendo Switch because I own one. Yes, I'm not saying that they don't have some okay sales on a PlayStation. I own one. But it does not compare to what Microsoft Xbox brings you as a value for your buck for gaming. It just doesn't. And it starts with Game Pass. And a lot of people are on Game Pass. Look, if you can't afford $20, $30 for 3 months, you can get it taken out monthly. Okay? If you're out there and you have a job and you're a gamer, you can afford that a month. It's not like 1 month of Game Pass is $30 a month. Okay? Okay, if it wasn't, yeah, maybe I don't know. You know what I mean? But you can afford to play Xbox and you can afford to play Game Pass. Okay? You can. You don't even have to buy a console that's what is it now? $399, $499, or even the Xbox Series S that's what $349 or $249. It's not bad. You can save for that. But if you still can't afford that, and you have a laptop computer, right? Or you have a Fire Stick, you can play Xbox games through your Amazon 4K Fire Stick, and those Fire Sticks are not that much anymore. They're not. You can definitely get a big, huge sale on them around the holidays. Black Friday, you might be able to get a 4K stick this year for $20. And then you can go and play, and you have to buy a controller, of course. You know, they're not that much. You can get one for $39.99, I think, on the Xbox store, or you can find a deal somewhere where you can afford a controller and you can play Xbox games that way. Just like I'm telling you, Microsoft Xbox gives you all kind of ways to enjoy gaming that the other systems can't. And there's no negating that, and there's nothing you can say about that. Xbox Game Pass is the number one subscription base in gaming. It is. You can get mad and upset all you want and start trolling and saying, "Oh, our games are coming over there. Why should I have to own an Xbox?" You can say all the stuff that you want till you're blue in the face. But one thing that will always stand is that we're eating good over here and we don't have to pay full price for games like you do. And a lot of you on them preferred consoles, you don't even support your console like that. You don't buy the games like that. Now, I will say something. Nintendo does support Nintendo. The diehards, there's a lot of diehard Nintendo Switch fans out there, and they buy those Marios and those Zeldas and those Metroids and all that. They buy those. Believe me, they support their brands. But as far as Sony, I know you guys do not support your games like that. I know you don't. You do not go out day one and buy God of War. You do not go out day one and buy the new Last of Us. You don't. You spend your time playing free to play games, Roblox, Fortnite. You do probably do go out and buy NBA 2K. Okay, I'll give you that. You'll buy the sports games, but when it comes to these big developers that make God of War, Spider Man, and all that, you guys don't go out and buy those games like that. You know you don't. Or you wait for this huge, huge sale, which is smart if you want to do it that way to buy it. But then again, you don't buy it either, because there's people that have checked your report cards on the PlayStation and showed that the only thing you guys ever play is Fortnite, Roblox, NBA 2K, maybe some Madden, Minecraft. Oh, Call of Duty. Call of Duty that's not even in-house. You don't own the IP. And it's a shame that, Sony, you know, they have those IPs that you like God of War and all that. Spider-Man, you guys don't even support them like that. When are you going to see the next one? When are you going to see Wolverine? You know, when Indiana Jones comes over there, you have to pay full price. Are you going to support the game? I don't think you are. I really don't think you're going to support Indiana Jones because we're going to see the proof is in the pudding. So we're going to see if that happens. Because I'm telling you right now, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to support the Indiana Jones game. And Hebot knows it. I know it. We all know it over here on Xbox. Because you didn't support the 4 games that you got. You didn't. But yet, when somebody tries to tell you that in the comment sections, you want to jump to something else. Well, we got 85 million consoles out there, but you won't never answer the question because that doesn't mean anything. Just because you got 85 million, you can have 300,000 million or whatever. The console is not making the money, it's the software. The console's sitting there collecting dust. It's not making money for Sony. They lose money with every console that's being sold. So it doesn't matter how many PlayStation 5 Pros or PlayStation 5s or PlayStation 4s that sell. It does not matter. What matters is the software. The software is what brings more games, AAA bangers, as you guys call them, to your preferred platform. And I'm not really seeing any. So it's the software that makes the money. All right? It's not the hardware. So in closing, some of you Xbox guys out here, you need to grow a pair. Okay? Xbox is not going nowhere. Xbox is not dead. They're working on a new console right now. We're gonna have another new console it's gonna be the most powerful console again. It doesn't matter if the PS5 Pro comes out. If it comes out, it can enjoy being the most powerful console for maybe a few months or something like that. That's fine. That's fine. But they know that that new Xbox is looking around the corner and it's going to reveal itself sooner or later, and it is going to be more powerful than the PlayStation 5 Pro. If you're into power, that's fine. I don't care. I enjoy my games. I know the Xbox Series X right now is the most powerful console, but that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the software and the games that they bring out on the console is what makes the console what it is. That's what I care about, not how much power it has. Because the first Xbox One that came out that you guys made in front of calling it the Frankenstein box, the 720p box, had the better IP at the time. And you guys didn't have crap over there. Rise Son of Rome, still an awesome game that holds up today. Killer Instincts, a game that still holds up today. It's not about power, it's about software. And those were two fantastic games on there. Dead Rising 3. Three great games that were on there on the OG Xbox One. We had more games at launch than you did on the PS4. And they were better games too. Rise Son of Rome destroyed every game you had on the PlayStation 4 back then. And it still holds up today in 2024, which will be 2025 soon. Okay? Don't need to keep going on about that. All right? So, PlayStation guys, be happy. Have more hope for what your company's going to do because you're not staying afloat. You're slowly sinking. Okay? That PlayStation anchor is lowering you and lowering you and lowering you more into the depths of the abyss. You're going to end up disappearing into the abyss of gaming. You are. It's the inevitable. That's why I think you're getting games like that, because I think Microsoft honestly is just humble and trying to help you guys out. But it showed that you don't support the games. And the reason why they don't support the games, and I think the Sony guys over there in the company, corporate of Sony knows this, because you know it was on Xbox first and you hate it. So that's why you're not going to support the game going over there, because it was on Xbox first. If it came out on PlayStation first, some of you would probably buy it. But I'm going to still say, again, you're still not going to support games like that because you're not true gamers. And the reason why you don't support those IP that went over there is because you knew they were on Xbox first and then fantastic, and we were enjoying it, and you hated to see us be happy about Hi-Fi Rush. You hated and hated and hated that. But when it got over there, did you support it like that? No, you didn't. Are you playing Sea of Thieves? Okay, but you're not really supporting Sea of Thieves and dedicated to Sea of Thieves like Xbox gamers and players are. You're not. You're not. Because for the fact is that you hate that it was on Xbox first. So this is the end of my video. Just saying, guys, everything is okay. If you're a true gamer and you want to get into Xbox gaming and the ecosystem of Xbox, do yourself a favor and go out and buy 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass. You won't go wrong. You'll enjoy it. You don't have to buy nothing physically. You can download that code right into your Xbox One X. Even the old Xbox One S, whatever you have. You can still enjoy Game Pass and get hundreds of games that you can play for a month, 3 months, or whatever. You don't even have to clutter your room up with any kind of boxes of games. It's all digitally, and it saves a lot of room and time and money. All right, so guys, just remember, we have nothing to worry about over here. If you can't afford to go out and buy all kind of games, you really should honestly consider Ultimate Game Pass or Game Pass Core. Okay, because if it fits your wallet, your budget, you're good as a gamer over here on Xbox. All right, peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. And remember, baby, we're always eating good over here, and there is no power greater than X. Peace.